Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're at the European Championship for Shotgun in Osijek, Croatia for the athletes under 18. Yesterday was a packed schedule, a day of solo events. We are live on the official ESC YouTube channel, and if you missed any of the finals yesterday, you can find them there. My name is Martina Lucic. I'll be your commentator for these events here today. The day is reserved for duets, bronze medal match and the gold medal match coming up. And since it's duet day, I'm joined by my colleague here, Rory McAllister. It's a wonderful day today. Finally, the sun came up. It's 20 degrees Celsius. It was 13 yesterday, and it was raining throughout the whole day, right up until the very last solo final we had here on Range B, famously the finals range. First up today is a trap duet, starting off with the bronze medal match. One man and one woman under 18 of the same nation represents one duet team. They'll each shoot 70. They each shot 75 targets in qualification, so the maximum score can be 150. These are the event details for the finals that are coming up. If after the qualification, the team find themselves in the first four teams. They will shoot either the bronze medal match or the gold medal match, depending on where they land after the qualification. And in these matches, each athlete will shoot 5 targets per round, 10 targets in total per team, and after each round, the duet with more targets hit wins 2 points, and in case of a tie, they each win 1 point. First to get to 6 wins the match. We'll have AIN and Cyprus in the bronze medal match, and Spain and Slovakia in the gold medal match. So after each of the rounds, the shooting sequence will alternate between the two teams, so they will be changing their positions, and if at some point they get to 5-5, it's going to be a shoot-off. And of course, there's a golden hit, as we've seen yesterday as well. A miss can decide on the end of the match as well. Here's some of the qualification that the athletes were shooting today. Again, we're starting with trap and ending the day today with skeet. 2 matches per finals, and the day is reserved only for duets. Later tomorrow, we're going to have the trio competition, and that's going to be a wrap-up on this wonderful competition here, the European Championship for juniors under 18, where they kind of find themselves in a spotlight over here on the finals range, something that they might not be so used to. So there's a lot to see, and how they kind of find themselves in these finals under this big spotlight. Bronze medal match athletes coming out. First of all, AIN. It's Dennis Dubinin and Ksenia Tatarinova. Dubinin is 16. He's debuting on such a level over here at the European Championship. Ksenia Tatarinova is 17, and she already has a silver medal from a Junior World Cup in Cairo this year. It was a mixed team event, very, very similar to this duet that we're going to see here today. Coming up second, yesterday's gold medalist in the solo event, Andreas Germanos, and Caramelli, who won the bronze medal yesterday in the solo event. So they were both here on this final range already yesterday, some more successful than other, but today they teamed up, and we'll see what happens here in the bronze medal match between the two teams and everybody involved. The coaches are coming up on the final range as well. The coaches have a serious decision of either a VAR or a timeout, that each team gets 1 timeout. And sometimes that timeout can really change the trajectory of the finals. Jury coming out as well from Cyprus. In the middle between the two teams, Mr. Yanis as the jury in charge. Here comes the referee as well. So the referee has his side referees. The decision is not just on him, but if the coaches or the athletes are not happy with the decision on whether it's a hit or a miss, they can also ask for a VAR. The referee is from Turkey, and the athletes are just about to begin with their bronze medal match. Everything can change pretty quickly during these kind of matches. Every round is for itself, and after each round, they start from 0 to try and win the next round, especially if they lost the last one. The athletes are coming to get the cartridges. Here is the place where the jury also looks at the VAR as well. And today is a wonderful, wonderful sunny day. If you watched the finals yesterday, really you could see a gloomy, rainy day. Everybody's trying to get out from the rain under some covers, but today a wonderful day. Not too hot, not too cold, one of those perfect days. And definitely perfect conditions to be shooting. The wind is not too strong either. So overall, good day to be shooting a finals. Those were the coaches as well, and the athletes are now coming onto the final range, range B, that is used for the finals throughout this competition and many other competitions that have been held here in Osijek before. So the first team will take up station number 1 and 2. The second team is on 3 and 4, and they will be going around in circles like they do in trap throughout the 5 stations. Every finalist will be shooting 5 targets each for each round, and will come to a maximum of 25 targets. The referee has now told Dennis Dubinin, who's the first one to start. After each round, though, the athletes will be changing the sequence in which they're shooting in. So Cyprus will be shooting first in the next round. And already in the start, there was a miss from Dennis Dubinin. To be fair, it is his first time on such a level of a competition. There was a problem with Meli, so she stepped down for a second. She's back aiming, and it's going to be another miss. Ooh, already starting with a few misses here. Back into a hit now for Dubinin. Lost target. We had a couple of those yesterday.
Yeah, it does happen. I think the record I saw for missed targets or no targets here was 64 once.
Oh.
We had an absolutely disastrous day where clearly the box that was brought in was the last one on a Friday, and we had 64 no targets. I don't think it's ever happened since.
Hopefully it doesn't happen today. It's a lot of distractions for the athletes already when they're shooting outside, but today is a day of perfect conditions, so the only thing that can get in the way are those broken targets. Maybe some flies flying into your head. Left target. And another hit for Dubinin. He lost the first one, but redeemed himself now with 2 in a row. It's looking pretty good on the team AIN side. Seems like they're definitely that 1 hit ahead, at least for now. It's a miss for Meli. And a great opportunity for AIN to get even more ahead. Going into it, everything goes really, really fast, so really you don't have a lot of time to let your focus go. And as you can see, it's not very good on the side of Cyprus. The team is losing one right after the other. And at this point, it does seem like this round is going to go to Team AIN. Even with the miss, this could happen. It's a timeout right now. interesting moment to take a timeout.
Yeah, very much so. Early on as well in the match, I mean, the coaches, of course, have the chance to do this. They don't have to. It's not obligatory, but it is interesting. Clearly, the coach has seen something that he feels he can step in and fix because, well, the series is lost because Cyprus can't catch up. But he obviously just wanted to get in there before they go into the next series.
Might not even be a bad time to do it. Stop the momentum of AIN as well. But it is a peculiar moment to be taking a timeout. It's not like you can do anything about this round, but maybe going into the next round. Every coach has their way. Continuing on, only Cyprus has to shoot 2 more targets now, 1 for each, to wrap up the round that they already know they lost. So it's sort of test fire for them for this one. It was a hit from the gold medalist from yesterday. Great solo finals, going through the semifinals, the quarterfinals as well before that. It's a miss from Meli, and really it's not really a good round for Cyprus. Hopefully that timeout and whatever the coach told them is going to bring something into the next round. But for now, AIN wins 2 points. And first to get to 6 wins the match. So it's a very, very quick one. And I don't think it would be good if Cyprus lets another one slide. Right target can be a tricky one sometimes. For Meli too, but they both hit it. Good start for Cyprus. Those right targets for Dubinin. It's always great to see how gentle they are with the shotgun. Miss from Tatarinova. Good hit on the left target. The tables might be turning. But it's too soon to say, but so far 4 out of 4. Not too bad for Cyprus. Miss from Dubinin. Things are definitely looking up for Cyprus in this very moment. Both of the teammates in this duet were shooting on the finals range yesterday, winning medals. But the finals range did look quite different than it does today. And the light has definitely changed. A lot of sun coming from behind the athletes. So far, not a single missed target on the side of Cyprus, the duet Cyprus.
Yeah, nice to see a positive spin from the timeout that was called. Again, in an unusual place just before the end of that first series. But so far, okay, Cyprus have just got a miss, but it's helped so far. They had their first 6 in a row.
It's the commentator's curse. Sometimes once you say something good about the team, things turn around. But still, not anything is not lost just yet. The teams are actually tied in this moment. So it's going to be the decision on that last target, as it tends to be. A lot of pressure maybe on the young Landless right now. Started off pretty good. Maybe they wanted to tie in the match, but ended up missing 4 targets in a row. And now it's up to this target, and it's a hit, meaning another 2 points are going to go to AIN. And such a good try from Cyprus. But in the end, 1 hit of a difference, and that was really that hit that Dennis Dubinin managed to shoot under pressure. ended up winning 2 points for AIN. Now Cyprus is in a really tricky situation. They haven't had any points so far. Meanwhile, AIN close to a match point. Straight target down from Denis Dubinin. Another one. This is the moment for Cyprus. It does feel like the last moment. Miss from Melli. Oh, looks like AIN is giving some opportunity to Cyprus here. Missing 2 targets in a row. Could give them a little bit of a breathing space.
She must shoot from position 5.
The referee is asking Melli to come back to station number 5. It's 3 missed targets in a row now. 1 from Dubinin, 1 from Tatarinova, Mouse as well, and now Melli too. Timeout. Good idea. Seems like a very good idea right now. Whatever was happening was not good for either of the teams. Now both of the timeouts have been used. Our coach did not have a lot to say to to Dubinin. He's the youngest of the 4 here today, at least in the bronze medal match. We do have another 16-year-old coming up in the gold medal match. But these are all very, very young athletes. Left target. It's always interesting how right after a break or something that was happening, they go right into it and hit the target. It's a miss from Tatarinova. So a couple of misses on the AIN side and a couple more on the Cyprian side. It's not looking great for Cyprus right now. Whatever was happening yesterday, it seems like they didn't put it back into this bronze medal match. Two hits in a row now for Cyprus. And of course, the decision is going to be on the last target of each of the athletes. And with this one, this last one might have been the deciding one. There's still some chance. There's still some chance, and it's really up to Melli at this point. They can get ahead with tying on this one, trying to stay in the bronze medal match. But with this miss, it seems like it's not a day for Cyprus. Definitely was yesterday. But in this competition, right, in the bronze medal match of this European Championship for shotgun for juniors under 18. Today, the bronze medal goes to Team AIN, Denis Dubinin and Ksenia Tatarinova. And what a bronze medal match it was. They just won 3 rounds in a row. And it seemed like, I mean, they just stayed cool as a cucumber.
Yeah, Cyprus really just didn't have enough in the tank. And even after that early timeout, just towards the end of the first series, yes, it had a positive effect going into the second series, but just really on the day, just not enough to get over the line to try and take a medal from this one. So Cyprus sadly have to leave in 4th place. Someone always has to go away without a place on the podium.
Even coming such a long way, sometimes you can feel like, oh no, you know, going through the qualifications, getting to this position and then, you know, losing it all. But that's the game, and that's kind of how it goes. You need to be able to hold the pressure, and definitely today it was Denis Dubinin and Ksenia Tatarinova. Dubinin, who was actually shooting for the first time on such a level of a competition under the spotlight, and yeah, he managed to win his first big international medal at this competition. We still have the gold medal match coming up.
That's all.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Osijek. We're carrying on with the shotgun outdoors in glorious Croatian sunshine. The weather yesterday completely different. It was absolutely freezing as well, to be honest. The Spanish will like this. The sun's out and Spain are here to take on Slovakia in this gold medal match in the 2026 European Shooting Shotgun Championships for under 18s as well. Such a joy to get to see athletes at this age on a stage like this, because they achieve things now, they tend to keep achieving things as the years come. And of course, by the time they get to World Cups, World Championships, possibly even the Olympic Games, then it's a completely different story, because you've got all that background from when you gathered the experience at events such as this. So my name is Rory McAllister. Alongside me is Martina Lucic. We are your commentary team for this gold medal match between Spain and Slovakia. So the Spanish have just come out. Jose Barrero, who's 17, hit 69 out of 75 in the qualification, alongside Irene Del Rey, who was a bronze medal yesterday in the solo trap. She hit a total of 67 out of the 75. So they had certainly by far the highest overall qualification score, 136 out of the 150. So just those 14 misses. Here's the Slovakian duet. This is Milan Zablanski alongside Kristina Hobatkova. So the coaches making their way out. They have the power to call a timeout should they wish to do so. They get 60 seconds if they do call the timeout. They can also request a VAR review. If the VAR is successful, then they can have one more. And if the VAR review is unsuccessful, then that's it. So here comes Yanis Herakileas of Cyprus. A fountain of knowledge when it comes to shotgun. He's been around on the circuit for so long and so passionate about the world of shotgun shooting. And certainly will be used to this sunshine today. And here comes our referee, again a very experienced man. This is Baladir Gorusuk of Turkey. So Martina, a bronze medal match just a second ago. I mean, it can all be over quite quickly. 3 series wins in a row, and it's all done.
It was a very quick one, and it came out pretty clean, but I don't think the Cyprus team would would agree it wasn't really clean for them. They had that one moment after the coach asked for a timeout where it looked a bit brighter for them, but then everything just got lost with 4 targets missed in a row, and you just can't beat that. Not in this format. You really have to be focused 100% of the time. And having your teammate sometimes could be a little bit, I don't know how they feel, but it could be a little bit hindering, thinking you're going to let someone else down, not just yourself. But overall, yeah, I think the gold medal match, we'll see how that one goes. I'm quite interested, especially with the light changing right now, which means maybe they're going to have to change their glasses as well and the lenses. But yeah, we'll see.
So here's the athletes at the equipment boxes, which are all sealed before the finals and checked. And the cartridge boxes are weighed. Just they come in around that 24-gram marker. They will allow the 0.5 as well, so 24.5 should it come in at that. But everything's quite precise. Equipment control certainly know what they're doing. And having been in and even seen the scales and stuff that they use, precision really is the optimum choice.
Yeah, they don't mess around. We have the screen for the VAR right behind the athletes. Now, we haven't had it yet, but maybe in the gold medal match, I wouldn't be surprised to see an ask for a VAR as well.
So athletes now coming out onto the field of play. This is it. The qualification is done and dusted. Put that out of your mind. By all means, of course, bring your form to the final. But as Martina was saying a few seconds ago, this is a duet. It is a team event. You do have your teammate to try and save you if necessary. But the idea is just try and hit as many targets as you can.
Yeah, good idea for any team, and any finals and any format of the finals, for sure. So the last one ended in only 3 rounds. Just going to get on going with some test fire, I guess. Wonderful scenery here, wonderful background to be shooting directly into the woods. You don't see it at just every shotgun range.
Yeah, it's one of the beauties of this range, really, that on a day like today where the sun is so clear and you're shooting onto that natural green background and the green grass as well, it's got a real natural sense about it here in Osijek because, as Martina's just said, there are many ranges around that just use big green screens or green cloths. And here, it's how shotguns should be, outdoors in nature.
Yeah, this is real. This is not a green screen.
I think I remember when I was here for the European Shooting Championships in 2023, I think we did have a pheasant run across the back. And I was very much like, no, move, you're in the wrong place.
It does happen, though, but we do shoot at only clay targets here, the orange clay targets that you can really visibly see in this green background. And so far, it seems like all of them have seen them quite well. Yeah, this is definitely a different story than we were seeing in the bronze medal match. Oh, there's the first one. Milan Zabranski lost his target now. I feel like sometimes it's really, really important to hit the next one after somebody missed the target. Otherwise, you just go into this whole situation of one right after the other. And it really happens. I can especially think it might happen with juniors because they still haven't really found their individual selves in the finals. This is a great opportunity.
Well, I think this is why it's great for under 18s to get exposure to an occasion like this, the TV cameras, the crowds, the sense of occasion, even the banners, all the sponsorship. You know, it's not really quite the same as shooting down at your local club or perhaps even sometimes in your smaller domestic competition. This is a great start, though, from Spain. No misses. Meanwhile, Slovakia on the other side, they are 3 targets behind. And can only at the moment hope to get to 6. So Spain have already taken that first series win by the virtue of there just not being enough shots left for Slovakia to catch up. But as Martina said a second ago, even after the misses, go back into the pre-shot routine and that discipline and mental focus to try and block out the last shot and then go into the next one as if the last one didn't happen, whether or not it was a hit or miss.
Yeah, and I think Irene Del Rey really has a lot to be going on. She fell out of the semifinals yesterday, so coming now today with Jose Barrero, somebody to, you know, push through as well. Looks like it has been helpful. The Spanish team managed to shoot 10 out of 10 and win the first 2 points, take the lead. And Slovakia is now with 0 points, which means, yeah, they're not in the best situation from what we've seen in the bronze medal match. It's kind of how it ended. It started how it ended as well.
So now we have a rotation. Slovakia will have the honours, though they've lost that first series, 10 hits to 4. A clean sweep from the Spanish, not one miss, 10 targets and 10 hits. So Spain take all of that confidence going into now this second series where Slovakia get to shoot first.
Maybe it's good for them to be shooting first. They get to set the tone a bit in the beginning. It might suit them better. Shooting second, but yeah, it is the tricky one, the right one for trap shooters sometimes, and Kristina Hobotova missed that one, leaving again space for Spain. Left target lost by Irene Del Rey now. The teams are tied. Hobotova managed to break that red momentum. It takes only 1 target. Two missed targets in a row from Zabransky. It's not leading Slovakia in a good way, and it seems like it's going to be a timeout. Now, this is a very much needed timeout.
Yeah, I think this is a good time to step in because the first series was quite a convincing win from Spain. They did all you could. You have 10 targets, you make 10 hits. You can't ask any more than that. So Slovakia, certainly to try and stay in this. I mean, whether or not they're now going to take this series win remains to be seen. Sometimes these timeouts as well can have a real positive effect. We saw that with Cyprus last time. They had a timeout, then made a hit, but at the same time, it all comes down to the individual athletes themselves and how they take instructions, because sometimes the timeouts can be very short, like the one we've just seen, and other times they can go for the full 60 seconds.
Continuing on immediately, didn't look like the timeout helped, at least Hobotova now, not even Barrero. The light is changing constantly. Might be another thing hindering these young athletes here. Losing 1 target after another. The big pink powder in the targets really helps a lot, at least at least us, the viewers. By the time they see the pink powder, they can only be happy that they caught the target. Gotta be honest, not looking great for Slovakia.
Yeah, it's another series loss because they can't catch up. And Spain will be getting another 2 points. And you only need 6 to get through to the gold medal, to get the middle place on the podium. And Spain particularly this man here, Jose Pereiro, just that one miss since the very start of this medal match. Spain have 7 hits to 3, and now just Del Rey just shooting for pride, really, just to close this series out. So not quite a whitewash like it was last time. Spain had the perfect 10 out of 10. This time, just those 2 misses, just 2 targets dropped, but still 8 out of 10 is a massive confidence boost for the Spanish duet as they now go into what could be the final series. If Slovakia are going to stand any hope of upgrading from a silver to a gold, then now is their time as we go into this 3rd series.
As we go into this 3rd series, and I think it's even visible on here right now. Really, the sun is just coming out from the clouds and going back behind the clouds, almost within 2 or 3 targets. It can be a tricky thing for the athletes, but Jose Barrero did not let that stop him. This one was a clearly a broken target. What is it now? 3, 2, 3? Not too many, thankfully. It's good training for the young athletes as well. Sometimes in some shooting ranges, you get a lot of broken targets, and you need to have a lot of patience. Not a great start for Slovakia now, once again. And they don't have any more timeouts, so they're kind of alone, left to their own devices.
Slovakia also shooting 2nd this time because we've rotated back. So Spain really, not only they're in the lead, they have the advantage here of setting the target, if you like, then for Slovakia to try and chase. So sometimes, which is a better position to be in, chasing it down or staying in front. At the moment, it's 2-2.
This could have been a moment for Slovakia, but that was a miss from Hobotova. And Barrero hits the target once again. It seems like from time to time they give a little bit of breathing space to Slovakia to maybe manage something, but then they get right back into the saddle. And it seems like Slovakia gets left behind.
That really was a terrific shot, actually, from Milan Zabratsky, particularly now going into the middle stage of this 3rd series. It's level. This one's much closer, and Slovakia desperate for a series win here in order to try and even stand a chance of upgrading from silver to gold.
Spain is not backing down, though. Great shot from both Barrero and Del Rey now.
Well, that was a real crucial shot for Cristina because Spain now just 1 in front can close this out. And this shot from Del Rey, who was the bronze medalist yesterday in the solo, this could seal the gold. And there it is. Terrific shot. Slovakia still have their shots to go. So the crowd very respectful in the background with a light applause, but not going too crazy. Although certainly I'm sure the Spanish will raise the roof in just a second. And there we are, it's all over. The heart signs go up all around, and it's another match where it's won 3 straight rounds, and Spain victorious. They'll be in the centre of the podium. They take the gold medal in this duet mixed trap team under 18s. So for Slovakia, certainly some learning there, but let's not lose the sight of the fact that they are the silver medalists. So Milan Zabratsky and Cristina Hobotova will take the 2nd place and the silver medal. Therefore, your European champions right there, centre screen at the moment. Jose Barrero, who only missed 2 targets throughout the entire match, alongside Irene Del Rey, who came into this gold medal match with that confidence of taking the bronze yesterday. Spain are victorious. They are the European champions, and they take the gold medal. So now just for confirmation on your screens, and from our announcer, Kristina Pletikapic.
Looking at the scoreboard, actually, you do see the difference between why did it end the way it ended. Really, only 2 missed targets from each of the athletes from Spain, and that landed them here in the center of this range B, the finals range, and later on the actual podium.
So bronze medalists to the right, Denis Dubenin and Kristina Tatarinova, who are both individual neutral athletes. Then Slovakia, as we've just seen, with the silver. And here we have Spain now being announced as the gold medalists. Well, there it is confirmed on your screen. The 2 individual neutral athletes with the bronze medal. Slovakia taking silver and Spain taking the gold medal and title of European champions in the trap duet under 18 at the 2026 European Shooting Championships. We're live for you here in Croatia. Well, we'll leave you with a recap and some highlights of that gold medal match. Do join us. We've got continued coverage this afternoon. We've got skeet matches coming up, a bronze and gold medal match coming up for you. Poland versus Hungary in the skeet duet under 18 bronze medal match. And then for skeet gold under 18, Great Britain versus Cyprus. So do join us later this afternoon for more live coverage. For now, from myself, Rory McAllister, from Martina Lucic, and all our entire broadcast team, we'll see you shortly later this afternoon.